So I didn't like how Broner didn't show up to the post-fight press conference. But at the same time, I understand. But what we know about like how media members be casual, they wouldn't have been grilling him on some real shit like, yo, see, you know, why don't you pick up your post, you know? You'd be surprised how many media members suck boxers' penises. No, T-Street likes vagina. And I hate to be like this, but at the same time, I always said this. Even when Don Juan Banks, even though that channel is dead and shit right now, when I first came on YouTube, I said I'm going to do this YouTube shit the way I want to do it, and I'm going to be myself. As far as media, people thought, oh, well, you got to take off your hat. You got to wear a suit. You can't be cursing. Your video's got to be like this. Your video's got to be like that. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. The way I cover boxing works. Why? It's because we keep that shit real here, and we talk about the real issues, and guess what? I don't make no money from this shit. I'm not here for the money. Oh, no, trust me, the money has to come. I want to make money, but I'm not making no money from this shit. I pay for every fight. My God. My cable bill be out. My cable bill be crazy as shit. And I be looking like, oh, God, no. Oh. You know? You know? So, you know, the goal is going forward is when it comes to like these major fights, right? When it comes to these major fights or just fights in general, we don't want to try to compete. We're trying to leapfrog our competition. We don't want to be, you know, it's getting to a point now where we're not going to be chasing around these boxers and shit. We're going to have them coming to us. That's the goal. So far, things are, you know, like progressing. For people who don't know or who don't believe, the people in the business, they know exactly what we're doing. And if you think they're not watching, so it's like for the people who call themselves fans or supporters or whatever, I can't really be concerned about with what you think as far as, oh, T-Street, you didn't do this or you didn't do that. But when it comes to the people that are allowing me into the fights, me and my team, or to the people, you know, that are at these fights, they know exactly what we're doing, and we're a legitimate threat. That's all I care about. So, I just feel that Broner needs a new team. I feel that Broner needs a new team. What can he do? What can Broner, what can he, somebody's got to, like, he's got to pick up his punch output. That's number one. He's got to pick up his punch output. And I wonder if, okay, we saw it even though before the Marcos McDonough fight. I'm wondering if Marcos McDonough damaged him when he broke his jaw. You know, so he's got to pick up his punch output. Fighting on the back foot, he showed that he wasn't tired. He said it in a post-fight interview. He said, I'm not tired. But you're doing all this moving around, but you're not throwing any punches. His punch output has been ridiculously low for years now. The ESPN and show crew be asking these tough questions, no doubt. Yeah, they do. But like I said, like a lot of media members, they don't be asking shit. And the crazy thing is the people who are bigger than me as far as boxing media on YouTube, they be on some old other shit, like agendas and shit. So it's just, you know, how much did I lose? I don't gamble. I don't ever gamble. T. Broner is 30. He not 21. 28. What is he, 29 now? Did he just turn 29 or 28? He just turned 28. You know? So I don't know what's, it's just like, where does Broner go from here? And even though he does, you know, he's not, people, okay, people saying he's done. We still gonna watch him fight, but he's not gonna be on the level where people are gonna be listening to him. And when he say, well, you know, I'm a change fighter and this, I did this, he went on to Colorado and all that shit. Yes, he lost weight, but what did he, you know, what did he work on? He made weight, but what did he work on? The punch output has been low for numerous fights. That's the biggest issue I see right there with him. It's like, okay, all right, we know you can get past the weight hurdle. You can make weight if you focus on the sport. But, yo, as far as the skills are concerned, he's got to throw more punches. He can't be the new Zab Judah because Zab Judah's been in big fights. Big fight. You can, okay, put it this way. When you look at Zab Judah's resume and compared to Adrien Broner's resume, Zab Judah's been in big fights. Pay-per-view fights. Now, you know, no. He can't go to 147 because his power's not there. His camp was about making weight. You can say that. Yeah, he made weight. But still, I think he needs to change trainers. He's not listening to him. He's not listening to him. You know, you can say anything. You can say the same thing about De La Hoya. His big fights, his big money fights. He lost his big money fights. You know, so I don't know where Broner goes from here, man. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know where he goes. And it's crazy because when he released that sex tape, now they want their $206,000. So it's like, do anybody know what the purses were for this fight? How much did Broner make? I didn't get. I was so busy. I didn't get a chance, you know, to really catch up on that shit yesterday. Why Duncan Loma? Because he's ducking it. I don't know. I don't know. He just don't want to fight him. And it's not him. It's his team keeping him away from him. You know, they each got a mill. Remember, we was talking about that. Now, remember, you may think that that's low, but for two type of fighters like that to fight on Showtime, they don't have the budget for that. So I kind of figured it wasn't going to be no fight where one made 1.5 and the other one made $1 million. I kind of figured it was going to both make $1 million. You know, so that's the reason why a lot of times HBO can't put on those big major fights. And I don't really want to get into it because I understand the politics, but it'd be hard to explain. But I know y'all probably thought like, oh, Adrien gonna make like $2 million for this fight, and Mikey gonna make like 1.5. No, it don't work like that when it comes to Showtime. They have like a certain budget. You know, Broner's a has-been. Nah, it's too early to call him has-been, bro. It's too early to call him has-been. Way too early. You know, so I just don't know, man. God damn it, it's too heavy. Yeah, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. I'm all right, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's past my bedtime. Also, I'm sitting on a lot of content that I gotta upload, man. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to do this shit right, man. I just don't want to be like, you know, like I try to consider myself like a realist when it comes to like boxing media. I don't want to go to these events and just be asking shit that you don't care about. I don't want to be just going to these events just to be there, just to be like, oh, well, I'm here. I don't like people. I mean, not like that way. Like meaning like I don't like crowds and all that shit. You know, I enjoy the fact that, wow, I can get into all these fights for free. But I'm a homebody, man. I want to be home and doing like, you know, little technical shit behind the scenes. The goal is to get people to fights. But, you know, since I get so much shit, it's certain fights that I have to get to. You know, so after Mayweather Mcgregor, you know, I just want to or Canelo Golovkin, I don't think I want to ever go to another fight, man. I know it may sound crazy. I know it may sound crazy. Or if I go, you know, I'm just in the back supervising shit, being somewhere in the fucking back. You know, I don't like being around that shit. You'd be surprised, like when I'm walking around and you know I'm just trying to do shit and people walking. I'm not mad or anything. You know, it don't bother me, but it'd be like, well, you know, and I tell them, I'm like, well, you know, I don't want to be here, bro. They'd be like, oh, what's up, T Street? Oh, yo, and I'd be like, well, you know, man, you know, I just want to, you know. That's why I don't go out into the arena and shit no more. I don't go out there. You know, I'm not with all that taking pictures and all that shit. I don't go out there. You know, so I understand. You know, I be having to do that type of stuff, but I'm not really down with it, man. I'm not really down with it. You know, and also, you know, we're not in the business to try to fucking be chasing our competition. We're trying to leapfrog our competition. That's what I'm looking. And I know it's going to cost some money. We're doing it, but at the same time, you know, the saying goes, you know, you got to spend money to make money, right? You know, so I realized that boxing media members been doing the same shit for years now. Boxing media, they've been doing the same shit for years now. Did y'all notice that? People are not really stepping shit up. They're not really stepping shit up. You know, so like you got it's just a pain in the ass, man. You got people going around still asking. You've been in the business, right, for all these years. You're still asking fucking about boxer shoes and shit. What the hell, man? He's still asking about boxers, what they wearing on their feet and shit like that. You know, I understand that type of shit. The casuals be like, oh, well, such and such wearing a fucking $3,000 pair of shoes. But to the hardcore, we don't give a fuck about that shit. We want to know, yo, it's like, you know, okay, we already know that they're gonna ask shit like, well, you know, like how's training camp? Okay, we can understand those type of questions and shit like that. But when it comes to like this shit, I don't give a fuck about your fucking clothes. I don't care. That don't help me as the boxing fan. that don't help. How does that help me? How does that help me? You know, you're gonna be in a heated boxing debate with your homies and shit. Y'all arguing and shit. And you're gonna be like, well, he is with Ormerol though. What? You know what? Like what? You know, you'd be like, well, you know, like, yo, if you look at his power, he's got that power and speed. You don't be like, well, you know, I don't know. He was wearing those $3,000 shoes. You know, I don't know, man. You know, you just don't be trying to hear that shit. You know, don't be trying to hear it. But you know, like I said, we're just trying to, you know, we're just trying to do it for the people, right? I be tired, man, going to those events, man. How many times did you brush your teeth today? Early this morning, which was like 4. As soon as I got in the house, because I was eating this fucking chicken, you know, from the stand chicken, the chicken they put on the grill and they put the little, and they always tell you don't eat no street food in New York, but I was on the way home. So I ate the chicken, and basically I have like this thing, like where's it at? Okay, right here. There's 1, there's 2, but I have like a tooth flossing like OCD type thing. Like where multiple times a day. I don't want to give you the exact number, like I floss my teeth. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Why am I answering that? Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. Yeah, I take oral hygiene very, very, very seriously. So, but anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I talking about? So yeah, we had a very productive day yesterday. You know, we got to talk to 50 Cent. You know, 50. I don't watch Power. You know, so don't ask. We got to talk to Demetrius Andrade. Do you think David Lemieux destroys Charlo? I don't know. Demetrius Andrade was talking that shit though. Demetrius Andrade was like, I want David Lemieux. You know? Demetrius Andrade was talking about like, I want David Lemieux. What's up with that? Right? But yet he said he don't want Billy Joe Saunders, Willie Monroe winner. And Willie Monroe and David Lemieux, if I'm correct, are under the same promotional company, Banner Promotions, if I'm correct. You know, so I don't know. But I don't know, man. I like this, like this, man. I really feel like, put it this way. Let me tell you why I feel bad for Adrien Broner. I feel bad for him. Not that he lost. It's just that like we saw him come up as a boxer to where he is now. Also, Adrien Broner just started becoming a big name when I first started covering boxing on YouTube years ago, back in 2010. So to see like a boxer's career through these 7 years, like get to where it was and then just go to where it is right now, you know, it is sad. That's why I feel bad. You know, we've watched these boxers come up to the point where a lot of you motherfuckers, y'all won't admit it. You ever seen, yo, he gonna be the next Floyd. It was you motherfuckers. I know. Don't mean start saying no names. Y'all was like, you know, before he lost to Maidana, before he fought Paulie, y'all was like, he gonna be the next Floyd. Yo, he's sharp. He gonna be, y'all motherfuckers, y'all was feeding into that bullshit. Y'all was feeding into that bullshit. And I was like, yo, dude has issues with pressure fighters. And I was saying this shit back in 2009 before I even started being on YouTube. There's like, man, he nice. You don't know what you're talking about, bruh. Y'all was saying that shit, you motherfuckers. Y'all some frauds, man. Y'all some frauds. Y'all need to know how to tell the truth. Y'all need to learn how to tell the truth. Y'all some frauds. Y'all some frauds. Y'all some phonies. Y'all some phonies. Yeah, watch the Ortiz fight. You know, every Victor Ortiz fight you got to watch because either A, he gonna get knocked out or he gonna quit. And if he quit or get knocked out at this point in time in his career, that's his career, you know? About some Floyd, Broner will be the next Floyd. Y'all some phonies. You phonies. I am tired though. But we're gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I got back in the house. Yo, this was blessed, man. I'm kind of glad Adrien Broner did. All right, sue me, man. Sue me. Sue me, all right? I'm glad Adrien Broner didn't show up to the press conference yesterday. Or I would have been trapped in New York until 3:15 a.m. and wouldn't have got home until like 5:20 a.m. I was able to get in the house at 3:30 a.m. You know, yo, let me tell you, let me ask you some real shit. Can you ask you some real shit? Can I show some real shit? There's some real shit. Like, I took a bath last night. Like, not a shower. I got in. This was about like, I remember I was in the tub. It was like 4 something. I took a bath. Men not supposed to take baths, right? And I had like my iPad like chilling on the stand, and I was watching Lock Up on MSNBC. I was about to lock up, and I was all sore from doing all that walking around with my big ass fucking monopod. And all, yeah, man, men not supposed to take baths, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. That shit, I don't know. That shit felt good though. That shit felt good. Like, and I got like a stand-up shower too. So I was thinking I was gonna get in the shower, and I was like, yo, just get in the bath, my nigga. I'm sorry, excuse my language. I was like, yo, just get in the bath. And I started running that water. You know, I put my Axe body wash. I squirt a little bit of it into the tub. You know, but you know, I don't know, man. It felt good though. It felt good. I took a bath. I'm not ashamed. And I was just kicking back, and I was watching Lock Up and shit. And then on my phone, because my phone's waterproof. And I was you know, looking at like the content I did. I was like, wow, I did some, you know, good work last night. You know? Some good work. But anyway, you know, last night was crazy. It was a lot of people there. You know, Dave Chappelle was there. You know, but see, I don't get starstruck though. I don't be caring about seeing those people, man. That's why I want to get people to fights, because they'll be happy to be there. I don't be caring about seeing those people. You know, I'll be like, oh shit, it's Dave Chappelle. You know, I don't be caring. You know, or that Caucasian woman, Amy Schumer. I don't care about her. I'm not gonna be, oh shit, Caucasian woman, Amy Schumer. You know, what did you think about the fight? I don't give about that crap. You know? What about when you seen 50? I was like, oh shit, that's 50. I'm gonna edit that part. I'm gonna upload that video though. I'm gonna upload it. But there'd be so many people back there though. You know, like you just see them like walking by and shit. You know, and that's why I chill. I chill in the back. I don't be wanting to be chasing around people in the crowd and shit. You see somebody at their seat, you walk up to them with a camera, like, hey, what you think about the fight? They be like, well, you know, like his speed, he didn't really. They're like, oh yeah, well he gonna be, you know. I don't be like, I don't, you know, that's not me, man. It's not me. No, let me tell you, you may see that shit on TV. Her body not right like in person. Let me tell you, you know. So, and don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like T Street loves like a thick woman, big girl. You know what I'm saying, all that cushion for the pushing. But no, I mean, she just, you know, she just, you know. Let's not talk about that. I ain't gonna lie. When I met Rosie though, I was like, damn, girl. You know, Rosie like 60. Rosie like 60. You know, I was like, damn, you know, Rosie Perez, you looking, you know. I had to walk away. It was like, damn, you know. That's that seasoned pussy. It's a seasoned. That retro. That vintage. Anyway. When cherry picking going wrong, Mikey beat Big Brother. Now he beat Little Brother. You know, he's saying he's going to stay at 140. He's saying he's going to stay at 140. You know, the press conference here. No, I spoke to Rosie at the Mayweather Mcgregor press conference. I froze up. I froze up. I saw her. I was walking out, and I was trying to get to the little media area, and she was coming to the back, and I shook her hand. I was like, I was like, oh my God, is that Rosie? And I was a little on. Because remember, this was when I had first got there and I was drinking over at the bar across the street. So I was looking, I was like, oh damn, is that Rosie? No, this is what I said. No, this is what I really said though. I was walking out and I had my camera. I got the footage. And I had my camera like, and I was like, oh, that's Rosie, damn. And she was like, and she looked up and she was finished talking to dude. And I was like, my God, Rosie. I said, listen, you know, I'm a little shy. I said, what I said? I said, I'm a little shy, but I'm so happy to meet you. I have nothing else to say. And I just started getting the hell out of there. I started getting the hell out of there, yo. I fucks with you, but that question on Mikey kind of sucks. You should have asked the Bella if Heyman signed him. You know what? I should have. I should have. I should have. You're right. I should have asked him who's he signed with. You right. You right. You know right. But see, what happens is people be thinking that you can just ask questions in there. It don't work like that. You know, let me tell you what they do. They'll see you with the, they'll see you, right? You'll be like, nah, I'll tap the chick. Like on her arm, like real delicate. I'd be like, and she'd turn around and I'd be like, just one question, just one question. You know, and she'd be like, okay. And she'll give it to like, they start with like Dan Rayfield first. Then they'll see like there'll be people in like the room coordinating who the fucking microphones go through. You know, so I got to keep tapping her like, you know, and then it finally gets to me. You know, so you're right. Yeah, you're right. I should have asked about, because nobody knows who he signed with, but he's fighting on Heyman cards. You know, so yeah, we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. It's way past my bedtime, and I'm supposed to bake a chicken tonight. I'm going to bake the shit out of that chicken tomorrow. I'm going to throw that shit up in the crock pot. You don't know about that. Daniel Jacobs, how the hell did Broner win? Wait, what are you talking about? Daniel Jacobs said the score was controversial. When was he saying that shit? Oh, I got that video. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he was drunk. He didn't look drunk. He said Broner won the fight. Oh, yeah, what was he doing? What was he drinking? Like Broner said, he was drinking that dark. You know, you drink that dark. You know, everybody knows about that. Jason said he was a little biased. Yeah, I got to watch that. I don't know what you're talking about. I got to watch that. But yeah, what's next on the agenda for this video? What do you want to talk about? Oh, Gervonta Davis is going to be fighting Rocky Martinez. What do you feel? Let me see if he's ranked. Let me see if he's ranked. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me see. No. Yeah, my bad. See, T-shirt don't make no money. T-shirt don't make no money. He's not ranked by the IBF though. What is this? What is this? Will it be a title fight? What weight was Rocky Martinez, last fight at? I forgot. What weight was Rocky Martinez's last fight at? Because when you're a champion, right, you're supposed to fight somebody in the top 15. As you can see, this is the top 15 of the IBF right here. It was 130 against Loma, so why is he not ranked? Well, the August rankings are not out yet. So expect for Rocky Martinez to be ranked at 130 when the August rankings for... No, but listen, okay, you can call me a dumbass, okay, but listen to me, dickhead. I know the fucking rules. So it can be a voluntary defense, but it can only be a voluntary defense against an unranked fighter if the sanctioning body, which is the IBF, approves it, dickhead. So let me finish explaining. So expect for either Rocky, Roman, Martinez to be ranked in the top 15 of the IBF at 130 when the new rankings for the IBF come out, which is usually around the 11th or so of the month, usually. Now listen to me, follow me. The rankings are not updated yet for August. So expect for him to be in the top 15 of the IBF rankings unless you hear of the IBF granting an exemption. And they can do that. Remember when Danny Garcia fought Samuel Vargas, it was an exemption. Dumbass, they approved it, you dickless cunt. Hey, fuck you, bitch. Hey, somebody put him on timeout. He's talking too much shit. Where's my moderators? Put him on timeout. Put him on timeout now. Do it now. Put him on timeout. I'm not going to continue starting and talking this way. Put him on timeout. Thank you. All right. So you said he fought Lomachenko. His last fight was at 130. So yeah, expect for him to be on the ranking sometime soon. All right. And also they said Steve Cunningham is going to be on the card, and Shawn Porter is going to be facing Tomas Dulorme. And Tomas Dulorme was like driving Uber or some shit, right? Remember that? Now, a lot of people are still giving Lomachenko shit because he's fighting Muriaga, but remember, he's fighting on, what's that, August the 5th or August the 9th? I don't remember the exact date. But remember, Lomachenko was supposed to be fighting Orlando Salido. So they couldn't just cancel the date. And people are pissed that Lomachenko is not fighting Rigondeaux. But basically, it's too much of a, it's not complex. It's just that I don't feel like explaining it, man. I'm sorry. I don't feel like explaining it, man. Oh, and by the way, hey, listen, I'm sorry, you guys. But the fight between me and Adrien Broner is no longer happening. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. He lost. But I think he was afraid of my speed anyway. Broner never seen a style like mine. So basically, me and Adrien Broner challenged me to a fight, at the first press conference in New York for him and Mikey Garcia. So the purse was $50,000. I was going to get paid $50,000. So all I had to do was just pretty much get in shape and show up to the fight. So long story short, I was going to have to drop weight to about 150 or so, which would have been at that point in time when he challenged me, I want a 100-pound weight cut, easy work. I already had dropped 18 pounds in the last couple of months. And then all he had to do was take care of business last night, and he lost. So negotiations have fallen apart because, of course, since he lost and I'm undefeated, then, let me get the fight. Let me get the fight. So now he ducked me. Well, he lost, but Roy Jones had ducked me. So, we're just going to move on. And it's not enough money in me versus Mikey Garcia. The timing's not right. The timing. It's about the timing. It's the timing's not right. So, whatever. Why hasn't Loma rematched Salido? It's been 3 years. Well, because Salido ducked a career high purse in $720,000. That was supposed to be Lomachenko's next fight. Top Rank has said that he turned down $720,000. Now I can make 150. I'm like, what? 72 pounds away. Easy work. I could have made that by I could make 150. I can make it. I can make it. That's it. That's all that matters. I can make the weight. I can make it. Top Rank state line. No, you can't lie about stuff like that. You know why you can't lie about stuff like that? Because Salido's promotional company can sue for defamation. See how people, get caught up in the bullshit when people say, man, they didn't really offer him that type of money. For Top Rank to put a statement like that out to say they offered Orlando Salido $720,000. And Orlando Salido and his team, his lawyers can say, yo, they never offered this, that, and then sue Top Rank. See how y'all be falling for the bullshit? See, I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3". See how you be falling for the bullshit? See? Motherfucker be like, man, they ain't really offer him that money. You think I'll be knowing motherfuckers be talking? Come on, man. Come on. They can't put no shit like that out in the media and it not be true. Top Rank stay lying. Look at that. How can they lie about that? You know, Salido want to take that win to the grave. That's what Salido want to do. You think Broner should quit boxing? No, he shouldn't quit boxing. He's not done in that sense. He's done as far as people believe in him in beating somebody of like note. He's not done, you know, as far as a boxer. No. That's still paydays and big fights out there for him. I mean, my God, look at Adrien Broner. You know, remember Adrien Broner got the harvest. He got somewhat of a controversial win over Josecito Lopez. You know, and got the harvest, which was the Mayweather fight. So, you know, Broner's done as far as fans like, well, you know, he ain't beating such and such, but he's done as far as being like the A-side status, if that makes sense. You know? He's done in that sense. ESPN doesn't know shit about combat sports. You know, but they got those finances though. Broner versus Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia. Yo, Danny Garcia hits hard as fuck. Danny Garcia will beat the shit out of you. Why do people keep disrespecting him like, you know, Danny Garcia? Like, put it this way, even if you're a better boxer than Danny Garcia, you're not going to stand in front of him. You're going to be moving your ass off. Danny Garcia will fuck your shit up. Danny Garcia will beat the shit out of you. You know, so it is what it is. So yeah, you know, how was the attendance? 12,200, I think they said it was. The biggest Barclays, it was a bigger Barclays crowd. I forgot what they said. Was it bigger than Thurman Porter? I mean, Thurman Garcia, I forgot, but it was a big ass crowd. Shit was crazy in there. Danny Garcia was supposed to be getting the Thurman rematch. And once Thurman got injured, you know, that messed things up. So even though the WBC ordered Garcia versus Porter, it doesn't mean it has to happen. You know, remember they ordered basically it doesn't mean anything. You can't tell the promoters, oh, what they have to fight, you know. But there is some small rumors going around there that Danny Garcia is going to fight Brandon Rios. I don't know how true that is. I'm not saying it. I'm saying that's what the rumors are. You know, that's what the rumors are. So, I'm tired though, yo. And I haven't had any dinner. It's crazy, right? I haven't had any dinner. So, anyway, what's next on the topic? So far, you know, we've talked about Broner Garcia. We've talked about the Mayweather Mcgregor undercard. And now we're just trying to get to Mayweather Mcgregor, man. We're just trying to get there, you know? So it's not as hard as, you know, like, it's not, put it this way, I want to do it on my own. I don't want to be calling in favors and shit, man. But it's very, very possible. It's very, very, very possible. And the only reason why okay, put it this way, I don't really want to go to the fight. You know? So I would rather watch the fight from home, but it's like this, right? I just need to do it, I guess, you know, for like legacy, if that makes sense, you know, for like legacy, I guess, you know. So, I mean, having these, don't get me wrong, I enjoy like having these and everything, you know, especially when people, bro, you boring as fuck, but then get the fuck out, bitch, you watching me. Why y'all so mad? Why don't people take time to type shit when you can just leave? But at the same time, technically, I'm not boring. You don't have 27,000 plus subscribers, bro. You know, so I'm just trying to get to the fight, man. But I kind of don't want to be there, I guess, because I'll probably just chill in the back. I don't want to be like walking around, and I just want to be in the back. And they have good food in the back. They have good snacks. You know? Just want to be in the back with my laptop, watching the fight. You know. I'm gonna smack your ass and you'll get shot. You'll get your ass shot. What's going on? Man, they hating on. Oh, I know hating. I'm not mad at this type of stuff no more. That stuff doesn't bother me. You know, there's no better way to say it. I'm my own boss. You know, T-Street only answers to himself. You know, we only answer to ourselves, and I'm just glad and blessed. You know, it's me and the team. We know you, T. You just want to where the white woman are at and where the fucking drinks are at. Not really. No, I want to be where the food is at, though. I want to be where the food. I want to be where the snacks is at. I'm not gonna lie, man. I do want to be with the snacks. Instead of crime, you know, to be like near the snacks and the beverages. You know. So I do want, like, I mean, I just want. Like, I just want it to be over. You know, you're like, imagine like when you get to a point like where people just be like, well, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, you're not going to do this. You keep doing this, you keep doing this, you keep doing this, you keep doing this, you know? So that's all I'm trying to do, man. Like, I feel that I need to get this Vegas trip out of the way. And also, I got to meet some people out there. To finalize some things, and then after that, you know, I'll probably go up to like Niagara Falls every few months, you know, to help out up there, and you know, send people to fights, and maybe go to like, you know, a fight every now and then in New York. But it's much more beneficial for me to be home and sending people to those fights and supplying them with the things they need to do what they're supposed to do, and then be home, you know, here, you know, coordinating the shit, you know. Be home here coordinating the shit. So, to basically tell what's going on is my trip for Vegas is going to be finalized by this Friday. I decided I'm not going out there for a month. To go out there for a month, it would have cost upwards to about $9,000. And that money could be going somewhere else. So therefore, to go out there for 10 days will cost maybe about $3,000 or so, you know? And then I'll be able to come home and still have like a whole bunch of, you know, other shit I can do. And also, my birthday is on the 29th. I don't want to be out in Vegas for my birthday. And I don't gamble. And I'm an introvert. And also, I have like a little bit of social anxiety to an extent. I don't want to be in Vegas, and, you know, especially as hot as shit in the desert. So I want to be out there. You know, so we're going to go out there for 10 days. Chill. We're going to go to the Hoover Dam. Me and my papa are going to go to the fucking Hoover Dam. We're going to go to the motherfucking Grand Canyon. T-Shirt going to do a fucking video from the Grand Canyon, right? We're going to go to the Mayweather Mcgregor media workout, the Mayweather Mcgregor press conference, the Mayweather Mcgregor weigh-in. Will we go to the fight? Hey, listen, to get to the fight, I'll tell you some real shit. I have access. But it's all about if I really want to, like, I don't want to call in favors. I want to do this shit on my own, if that makes sense. Like, I have access. I'm not even bullshitting. I have access. I'm not even bullshitting. So, as you know, we got denied for the Mayweather Mcgregor press tour. Each and every event. We got denied for the one in the first one was in LA. We got denied, but made some phone calls, sent a few emails. We got in. We got denied for Toronto. Made a few phone calls, sent a few emails. We got 2 credentials for that one. In New York, y'all seen me when I went there myself. I even put the video up where I got denied. I said, well, I can't take no for an answer. So I'm going to have to go outside, make some phone calls. We got in. And in London, which was the next day after that, we got denied, made some few phone calls. We got in. Yeah, where's my moderators at? I got to make some more moderators. So the whole point is this, right? I'm going to tell you some real shit. The whole point is this. It's like this, man. I'm making it so that eventually, when you want to get boxing news, whether you like me or not, you're going to have to come to me. And it's a shame to say it like that, But it's like, yeah, on some real shit, you don't have to like me, but you're going to respect me. And when it comes to this boxing shit, eventually you're going to have to see me. You're going to have to see me or my team because I'm putting all these other YouTube channels on notice. You're not smarter than me. I'm not going to say no names, but you're not smarter than me. We're not here to compete. We're here to leapfrog. So it's like, give me, right now, the way things are going, the hardest part was over. The hardest part was getting access to the events. So right now, with the way things are going, is we're going to be #1 by next year, definitely by next year. I was going to say by this winter, but winter is not enough. By the winter of this year, we'll be fully established as far as like a machine. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So definitely by next year, we're going to be #1. So you don't have to like me. You don't have to watch these videos. But guess what? The shit is already in motion. the shit is already in motion. The shit is already in motion. You know. So I'm just getting used to it. What's up, TY? I'm getting used to it. So we was just talking about that. How like Broner, all you gotta do is throw more punches than Broner. You don't even have to be a bigger puncher than him. All you gotta do is throw more punches than Broner. All you gotta do is throw more punches than him, and you're gonna beat him. Or you have a good chance to beat him. You have a good chance to beat him. I'm like an old man now. I be up like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's way past my bedtime. I'm supposed to sleep. Like usually on bro, you need a better quality mic to interview fighters backstage. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I do. But see what it is I'm not gonna be going to these events by myself anymore. So I need to get a microphone. Remember, I'm new to this technology shit to a certain extent. Like put it this way, I know to not say too much, I know that I know a lot about digital marketing. So I've always said that once I have the tools, or if I have the tools, the shit can go to the top. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm still experimenting shit. You did ask the best question, Broner, rattled you. Yeah. So trust me, we're listen, when I go to these events, I'm not going there I'm going there to work. I'm not just going there just to interview. I'm learning shit to feel things out, to see, well, how can I do things better than okay, this is what I do. When I go to an event, who's the #1 media reporter here, so they say? Who's the #1 media organization, so they say? Who's the people who are above me, so they say? Let me see what they're doing and what can I do better than them. I don't be just going to these I don't be going to these events just to, no, we're going there to be the best. And if we're not the best now, we're learning how to be better than you. Period. Man, you really ready for that, man? It's not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as you think. You just gotta always have that camera, just like it's not as hard. It's not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as you think, yo. Pause. People be thinking that media shit hard. Yo, that shit's not hard. Like once you get like a system and you know where to be, and let me tell you, I can't really talk about it because I can't talk about it. But long story short, I made some connections with some people at the Barclays Center, so I can have like my own spot, where people won't fuck with me, where I can go to work and chill. I can go get my plate, get my food, leave my shit somewhere, chill, so that how they say, like work smart, not hard. You said the media stuff was hard a little while ago. No, oh, wait a minute. I already know who you are. You the fucking bitch ass F word that be making the fake accounts. So long story short, you know what I learned? Let me tell you some real shit. It's like this, right? Even though I be having my shit with me, and like I'm not like a perfect person, I'm still learning and everything. But you have to really, really be blessed in life where you have people out there that want to be you, or people out there that they listen to every single thing that you say, and they just wake up every day like, this guy, you really like you really, really are a blessed person if you have people that really, really like care about you to the point where they hate you. Where they want nothing You know, like you know, you really have to be like grateful to an extent, you know. You gotta be grateful. So yeah, don't get me wrong, that media shit is difficult, especially remember, I'm the guy at the top. So I be forgetting sometimes, like, well, damn, this shit's gotta be done, you know, or if nobody's gonna do it, or if it don't get done, it's because you didn't do it. Especially when you don't have to edit all that content and everything. Do you think the Charlos will eventually give Andre the shot? You had some awesome footage yesterday. You questioned him, answer. I don't, man, listen, I don't know what type of shit is Andre's on right now. You know? Yeah, that's called NVT Street. But it's crazy. Like, how can you, like, it's like this, right? I'm a hermit. Y'all already know this. I put my whole life out here, you know? So it's like, I still be like, yo, like, why do motherfuckers be, like, you know, thinking like they either know me or that, you know, like they be wanting to be me. It's like, yo, I be having some, don't get me wrong, this shit, you know, I live a blessed lifestyle, but this shit be hard. This shit is not, you know, easy what I do. I don't know if I be making shit look easy, but this shit not easy. You know? So you be having people that be like, oh, well, you said you, I remember, for those who really been around, remember years ago when people were like, this guy's never going to get an interview with nobody ever. Remember that? Like back in what, 2013, what, 2014 and shit? They was like, you'll never get an interview. Not one fighter will ever give you an interview for nothing. Remember that shit? Remember when people were like, you're gonna have to take your hat off, you're gonna have to wear suits, you'll never get into a boxing event. Remember that shit? Remember, like, they're never gonna let you into the gyms, they're never gonna let you into the media workout, to the press conferences. Remember that shit? So now they just keep raising the bar higher and higher and higher. Soon they're gonna be like, T Street's never gonna be the president of the United States for the people. For the people. For the people. You know? Yeah, my first ever interview in life was Oscar De La Hoya. It's crazy. And I was like, you know, and I was sick and I was nervous as shit. You know, and I was nervous as shit. You know? But you know, we got that shit done. You know, like I guess the thing is, like, you know, like we need different shit in boxing. We need different shit in boxing media. People keep using the same old ass formulas, and it's not reaching the crowds of the people who are watching the fights. You know, it's not reaching the people who like watching the fights, man. Yo, why people keep letting this open hand bitch slap motherfucker? Like, where's my moderators at? Why I keep letting them talk shit? Why I keep letting him talk shit? Like, where's my moderators? I understand he's a fan, you know, and like, you know, but why y'all keep letting him talk shit? Like, what are y'all doing? Where's my, matter of fact, let me make some more moderators real quick. Like, where are you guys at? You're just letting people talk shit? Like, what's going on? Y'all falling apart. You're falling apart. Yeah, you know what? No, but see, I can't make no more mods anymore. I gotta really be careful when I make mods. You know why? Because people were telling me that fucking KOD testimonies was sabotaging me. You know, so I can't be making mods, man. Teacher, you ask the important questions. It's fun watching your footage. I'm supposed to ask the important questions because with my personality type and the fact that I do these type of videos, if I don't ask the real questions, then guess what? Y'all gonna come at my neck. They're gonna be like, man, T-Street, you out there talking this bullshit. Motherfucker, y'all gonna come at my neck. So I can't go out there asking no casual shit. I can't go out there asking a motherfucker about their shoes or asking somebody like, well, what does it feel like fighting in the Mecca of boxing? Or what if I fight in New York City? I can't ask that shit. You look, what do people want to know about Gervonta Davis? Yo, who are you fighting on the Mayweather Mcgregor Undercard? What do people want to know about Demetrius Andre? Yo, where you been at, bro? Why you ain't fighting? What's going on with Adrien Broner? And if you're going to fight at 160, are you going to fight Golovkin or are you going to fight the winner of Willie Monroe, Billy Joe Saunders? I can't go out there asking no bullshit. You meet Gerald Miller, right? Well, you fought Gerald Washington. What does that mean? How do you fit into the heavyweight landscape? You know? If I want to talk to Adrien Broner, you know, yo, what can you do about, you know, you not being able to fight off the back foot of some shit? I don't know. I would have to find a way to word it. So people be like, you know, wanting me to go in there just slinging my guns and shit like, you know, like some vigilante cowboy. You can't go in there like that. Remember, even though we're like low on the media thing, but we're not low anymore. We're working our way up the media ladder. So say what you want. I'm my own boss, and I'm not gonna keep saying it. Just like Mayweather, I'm my own boss. So it's like this: while you work for somebody, while you got somebody telling you what questions to answer, what questions to ask, I'm my own boss. And what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to get my team to understand. It's like, yo, this is your section, bro. So this part of it, whatever you at, if you in Lancashire, England, you control that shit. So the people I have on the team now, I have them so that they can be able to like dictate to the people under them, and then we just all come together. We all eat. You know, it's rough managing all these people sometimes. It's rough. You know, because no matter what, you be thinking like, man, I got this DM. I'm not answering that shit. Remember, I got Twitter. We got a like page with 40,000, almost 40,000 people. Instagrams, you know, Periscopes, all these social medias. I don't even know. All these social medias, man. I gotta manage all that. So I just don't. It's sometimes when I wake up real early in the morning, I come to my desk, you know, I'm all bald and shit, you know, and I'm typing and I'm just reading my messages, watching old ass episodes of fucking Sanford and Son, you know, emailing and shit. Yo, this shit is a job. You know, this shit is a job. You know, I have been hiring people. Didn't I say we have a team of 14 right now? 14 and growing. Have a social media team. You know, have the team that's covering the fights. You know, we're bringing on photographers, writers, you know, website editors, everything. Web designers, graphic designers, sponsors. Thank you to all our sponsors. You know, Eat Naked, The Sportsman UK, Fight TV, Fire Fan, Global Legacy Boxing. Thank you to all the friends and the people that have been helping us out. Shout out to the cornermen. Shout out to Boxing Memes. There's a lot of us. It'd be rough. It'd be rough. But at the same time, I'm blessed. We got our own cups and shit and fucking mouse pads. And then we got to bring out merchandise at the end of this year. There's a lot going on, man. So let's talk some boxing. We're going to be here for about 45 minutes. So what do we need to talk about? So if you don't know, the Mayweather Mcgregor Undercard is supposed to be Tank Davis versus Roman Rocky Martinez. Steve Cunningham is supposed to be on there. Shawn Porter versus Tomas Dulorme. Now, these cards are supposed to be on the prelims or the undercard, but they're calling it prelims, whatever. Yeah. No, see, we're not just coming out with just a regular clothing line. We're not coming out with that. We're not coming out with a clothing. We're coming out with shit. What I want is, I want stuff that you can wear on like a regular casual day. And it's just not like, boom, big ass Fight View 360. The stuff I'm wearing is like prototype stuff. We're going for like fashion. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. You know, Porter versus Dulorme, I'm wondering what's the point of this fight. But also, if you heard, Dulorme was out there driving Uber and shit. You know, so that's no good. That's no good. You know, you're a boxer fighting these big fights. You Ubering, bro? That's no good. You know? So maybe that's Al Heyman and Mayweather Promotion trying to hook him up. Yeah, they're probably like, well, either you're going to probably get your ass beat, but still, it's a payday, you know, on the Mayweather Mcgregor shit. So, you know, real rap, go look it up. They said, motherfucker, no, he said he's driving Uber. If I'm correct, the story was a fan got into his car, right? A fan ordered an Uber, right? Imagine you order an Uber, right? Right? You go out, you leave in your bitch crib. You like, all right, babe. All right. Call you, side piece. And you're going to get in your Uber, and you're in the back. You text him on your phone, put your earphones, and you look up, and you know, he like, how you doing, right? And you look like, oh, shit, I know you're from somewhere. Where you from? Oh, I'm from Terrence Crawford. I'm from Terrence Crawford. You know, you're like, oh, shit. And that's your fucking Uber? It's crazy, right? That's some crazy shit. You know? Some crazy ass shit. So, yeah, you know, at times it's rough. Go look it up. No bullshit. Go look it up. It was like a fan saw him. Was like, yo, that's fucking Dulorme. You call me a homie, like, yo, this motherfucker's my Uber, bro. Yeah, he fought fucking Terrence Crawford. Some crazy. Remember HBO used to be hyping him the fuck up? Yeah, this motherfucker's my Uber, dog. He put him to the ground. That's crazy shit, yo. That's crazy shit. He said he'd be going to the Mayweather gym training, right? On the bag. Then he'd go to his fucking car, get in, turn his little Uber, put his little phone on a little thing, turn his Uber on, wait for the. That's fucked up, man. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And I catch Lyft I don't use Uber, I catch Lyft everywhere. So I'll be fucking tripping out. I'll be tripping out if Tomas Dulorme came to pick me up from Acme. You know, or the grocery store. I got all these bags. I'm loading the bags in. And I get in. And I'm like, fuck you, motherfucking Tomas Dulorme, bro. I'm like, you fucking Tomas Dulorme, bro. You know? No, yeah, it's not. No. Listen, you can make real bread with Uber and Lyft. I take Lyft though, but you can make bread, but still, it's just like, yo, you was a fucking #1 contender, bro. You know, you was a #1 contender, and you taking me to go from either from a chick crib, or to a chick crib, or to the grocery store, or for me to catch the train and get downtown. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy. You know, so shout out to him, man, getting that Shawn Porter money, right? Let me see if he's ranked. Is Tomas Dulorme ranked anywhere? And then the fight's gonna be at 147. He's a 140-pound fighter. Shawn Porter gonna beat his ass. My personal opinion. Shawn Porter gonna beat his motherfucking ass. He's gonna beat the shit out. Nah, he need the money, man. Let's not talk about it. He need the money. He need the money. You know, let him get that bread. What's wrong with that? Is that a crime to make some extra money on the side? A little side piece money? Is that a crime to make some side piece money? Nothing wrong with that. Y'all some haters and y'all some cold-hearted scumbags. You know that? All y'all some scum. He want to make a little bread, y'all hating on him. So yeah, what's the next fight? What's the next major fight coming up? That Lomachenko card, right? No, let me tell you on some real shit. It's like this. Let me tell you what Uber and Lyft is. It's one of those type of jobs that you get that job because you will work whenever you want. So it's like if you want some chill shit and you want to make some extra money, you know, let's say for example, if you're off, like, right, and you're not doing nothing. And you say, well, let me go and make a little bit of money real quick. Why not? You know, I was talking to a chick that was doing that shit. Well, she's still doing it. So it's like, it's one of those type of gigs that you would do. You know, I would do it. Then again, I mean, if I had the time, put it this way, if I had the time to do it, I would do it because I have a SUV. So you can do like what's called like Lyft or Uber XL or something. So you make a little bit extra money. You know, but I just don't have the time to do that shit. Oh, well, Uber sponsoring? Yo, he should get Uber to sponsor him. Get Uber on his trunks. Right? That's extra bread. See? See, who's his manager? See? Who's his team? Who's his team? You know, have him show up like to the press conference in a big ass Uber van for some shit. See? See? Who's on the team? Who's on his team? Get Uber on his trunks. Right? Uber's killing Lyft. No, Lyft is supposed to be coming up. Lyft is supposed to be where it's at. Adrien Broner versus Zab Judah. Who wins? Zab Judah. Ain't that fucked up to say? Ain't that fucked up to say? Yeah, I got to do a video on Gervonta Davis and remember Mikey Martinez and Porter versus Dulorme because I guess nobody don't believe me. Like the shit came from the horse's mouth, so I guess nobody believed me. All the travel, all the travel for the team provided by Uber. Yo, Uber better get on the money grab. That's Uber's way to get in on the Mayweather Mcgregor money grab. Yeah, they better get on that money grab. Shawn Porter versus Dulorme on a Mayweather Mcgregor undercard? Uber better get on the money grab. What are they doing? What are they doing? Yo, if I was Uber, I'd be all over to Tomas Dulorme. Yo, you hear me decked out in Uber shit, right? That should be sequence. You know, shiny ass. So when people look at his outfit coming out on those Mayweather Mcgregor, like prelims, they be looking like, damn, what the fuck Tomas Dulorme wearing, man? I want to catch this motherfucker Uber. You got that Uber shit on, dog. The shit, you know. I had that shit all sequenced and glistening and shit. Had a whole team in Uber gear. Right? Uber better get in on that money grab. They better get in on this money. See? I told y'all. I told y'all. Oh, and oh, Floyd never seen that type of speed. So listen, Floyd, man, Connor got a chance. Connor got a chance. It's the style. It's the UFC style. Floyd is 40 years old, and he'll be 41 in February, and he never seen that UFC style. And I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. And that speed. And that speed. He never seen that speed. Now. Oh, and that left hand. He never seen that speed of that left hand. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. Floyd met his match. So I got that out of my system. I got that out of my system. You know? Yeah, man, Uber better get with it. Uber fucking up. Uber fucking up. Dulorme gonna make Stone Cold Steve Austin with a car for the Uber logos. Yo, he should. No, listen, but it's not up to Dulorme. It's up to, okay, put it this way, right? If I was Tomas Dulorme's manager, and let's say it is true, even though it came from the vice president of PBC that, you know, says it's going to be Shawn Porter versus Tomas Dulorme. If it's true, right? If I'm Tomas Dulorme's manager, I'm going to go to Uber and be like, yo, Uber head person, my fighter's fighting on a Mayweather Mcgregor undercard. The money grab. Yo, give us some gear. Give us some shit. You know? And give us a fucking Uber premium. Give us a caravan, a convoy of Uber premium vehicles, and we're going to pull up to the press conference deep and have all these Ubers, free Ubers for everybody from the press conference. Free Ubers for Mayweather, free Uber for Ellerby, free Uber for Eli Sekbat, free Ubers for, yo, they got to get in on that, man. They got to get in on that. They want to get in on, the Uber want to get on that Mayweather McGregor. Yo, listen, the Irish, they're flying over here. The Irish are flying over here for McGregor, right? Give them all free Ubers. Listen, for the kids, we giving out free Uber face paint, have the big ass U on their face, looking like they some tribal shit. Big ass Uber U on their face. We give out face paints and shit. We giving out fucking free pretzels shaped as a U. Come on, man. These people got to give it to marketing, man. These marketing people don't even know what they're doing. These marketing people don't know what they're doing, yo. They don't know what they're doing. You know, so, you know, they don't know what they're doing. They got to give it the program. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I do gotta start. I do gotta start getting out this content faster though. I have a lot of content from last night you still ain't seen. For example, let me show you some shit. But I'm just blessed, man. I'm just blessed to be able to get this, man. I'm just blessed. This is actually a different one. I can't really see it. This is actually a different one.
You should go in there and do some manual adjustment shit. You know what I'm saying? And just let it.
But it's not just that. That's just some other shit. I'm talking about shit where I'm asking questions. I got a Katie Taylor. I got a Eddie Hearn. Fitty. You know. Steven Espinoza again. Whole bunch of shit. What kind of car does you drive? Probably a fucking Toyota Camry or some shit. You know? What if Tomas Dulorme come pick you up in a Dodge Caravan with the double sliding doors? Them shit's nice though. Them shits is nice though. They're nice though. I'm not gonna lie, they're nice. You know? They're nice. Anyway, what you guys doing? We're gonna be here for another 15 minutes. If Conor comes out in a karate stance, yeah, that shit gonna be crazy. What is Conor's style? What is Conor's style? What is this style? What is this style going to be? What is that style? I mean, Floyd's. I mean, we don't know that style. So Floyd don't know. Floyd don't know that style. That'd be confusing as fuck. Yeah, he should get a car from Uber, right? What is Conor's style going to be? What is this style going to be? You know? I don't know. What if he come out like this on this type shit? You know? Like, what if it's, you know how he be out there like that? Like, you know, like they try to jab him, he do that shit. What if he do that shit? Floyd gonna, man, Floyd ain't never seen, man, Floyd gonna get beat the fuck up. Kinda gonna whoop Floyd ass. Boy, kinda gonna come out there doing that shit. What? What? Floyd ain't never seen that shit. Man, y'all don't know it. Yo, man, Floyd ain't never seen that shit before. Floyd ain't never seen that shit before. He gonna come out there confusing the shit out of Floyd. He gonna come out there confusing the shit out of Floyd. But hey, man, listen, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. I don't even know what the fuck to expect, yo. I don't know what to expect. Like, I can't imagine him in like boxing trunks or coming down the aisle. I can't imagine. Is he gonna walk to the aisle like they do in the UFC, all fast and shit? What about his team? You know? And you know that shit is 27 days away. That shit is right around the corner. This shit is right around the corner, yo. This shit is right around the corner. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what that shit is going to be. But guess what? Floyd don't know what it's going to be either. Floyd never seen that type of style. Floyd never seen that speed. Floyd never seen that speed. It's 27 days, almost 26 days into the fight. You might as well say 26 days into the fight. He never seen that style. I don't want to talk about this fight no more, man. I'm gonna start cracking the fuck up. I was watching UFC 214 today. You know, the one from last night with Jones versus Cormier. And to hear like Joe Rogan and the announcers trying to talk about that shit, there's like, well, you know, Conor can, you know. I was like, well, Conor, you know, well, but he gives the upsets. Let's rent a motorcycle. Hell no, nigga, I ain't getting on no motorcycle. No, let me see. I'm supposed to be renting a the caddy. Let me see which one it was. I'm sure what I'm renting real quick. Is it in here? I'll show you. I got a folder. Let me make sure it pops up. No. Right here. I think. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, I didn't put it up here. Well, this the crib is supposed to be written. Well, not this one now. Somebody already booked it. Got to get another one. But this was supposed to be it. Let's see. I don't have the car. I thought I saved the car. Did I save the car? Nope. We'll be getting a caddy. We're getting a caddy. While we're in the car, you get Dulorme to drive you around. No, he gonna be fighting, man. No, he fighting Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter might fuck him up, so he probably can't. Like, he can't drive. He can't drive. Yeah, I'm not going out to Vegas for no fucking month. I'm like, I can't do a month. I thought about that shit because it's 3 weeks in between Mayweather Mcgregor and Canelo versus Golovkin. To get that crib for a month, it was only $2,800, I think. It was only $2,800. 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms. They had HBO and private internet and everything. But I'm not going to Vegas for no month. No, man, I can't do that shit. I thought about it. Yo, I would be miserable. I don't go out the house. What would I do out there? Like, so I already knew I was going to take my Xbox, obviously. You know, take all my you know, like my equipment and shit. You know, I was going to get like a nice ass super powerful laptop. You know, and take obviously my video games, but for the most part, I was gonna be in the crib. I don't play cards. I don't play cards. I don't fucking do no fucking slot machines. You know, I'm not interested in being in any places where there's a bunch of people. You know how when motherfuckers go to fucking Vegas, they want to go to the pool parties and shit. I don't want to go to none of that shit. I'm not into none of that shit. So I thought, like, yo, I'm not going to fucking Vegas for a month. A month? I would have been miserable. You know, I would have been miserable. I still got no furniture in my living room or my dining room. I still got no furniture. You know? I'm not spending no fucking that. The whole trip would have cost, the rental car would have been $1,600 for the month. I forgot if it was $2,800 or $3,800. I'm pretty sure it was $3,800 for the, was it $2,800 or $3,800? For the place for a month, then $2,500 spending money. Then of course I got to get clothes for me and my pop. Then we got to have food out there and all that shit, man. Then still pay the bills here. Nah, I'm not going out there for no fucking month. Fuck that. Fuck that talk. But however, if I don't got a chick though, I am going to get a mid-tier prostitute. I am going to get a prostitute though. I'm not gonna lie. You know, if I don't got no girl, like, what's the point of going to Vegas? I'm not gonna get a prostitute. Just get one. I'm not gonna get like a high level. I already said before, I'm not gonna get like a real high level prostitute. I'm gonna get like a mid level like prostitute. You know, and get like a mid level prostitute. Trolling? No, I'm not trolling. I'm dead ass serious. That's one thing I never did. I'm not gonna lie about no fucking money. So don't get me wrong. I'm not like rich or nothing, but I'm not nowhere near broke. So if I was to spend that money, like to go out for a trip like that, then basically it would pretty much mean that I would be penny pinching until like next spring or some shit, you know. And it's like, nah, man, like I'm not going out for I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit. Like I wanna get my house together, and I don't want to be out in no fucking Vegas for no month. You know, I have to worry about who's gonna watch my house and all that shit like that. No, no, no. Because I was all hype at first. It was like, yeah, man, I'm going to go out to Vegas for a month. And I'm going to be out there. No, no, no. I thought about that shit. And I was like, yo, you're going to be out there for a month, bro. Waking up out there with that basic-ass cable. Even though I have, like, you know, like Xfinity on my phone. And nah, not no month. What race is the prostitute going to be? I don't know. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you what type of prostitute I want. I don't want a Caucasian prostitute. I'm not going to lie. I want a Brazilian prostitute. I want either a Brazilian prostitute or like a black ass Haitian prostitute. You know, a black ass big booty Haitian chick. You know, like real dark skin. Even though I don't really like dark skin girls like that. You know, so I don't know how much prostitutes cost out there. You know, so I don't want to get scammed. I already said it before. I don't want to get scammed. I already said it. I don't want to. No, I don't like pale chicks, man. I don't like. Nah. So I don't want to get scammed, man. So I guess I probably like 500, 600, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much a prostitute costs. I don't know how much a prostitute costs. So it depends. You know? So yeah, if I'm not seeing nobody, hell yeah, I'm gonna get me a prostitute while I'm out there. You damn right. I'm 33. Whatever. Come on, man. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But see, that's where you gotta be careful though, man. Because you might get a prostitute and they might be, excuse my language, it's a term that's been going around, a were nigga. You know, like a fucking man who could turn into a woman, or a woman who could turn into a man. What do you do? Because you can't beat him up. You can't kill him. Because then that's gay bashing. But it's like, yo, you should, no, no prostitutes, man. I don't want to put myself, no, I don't want to risk it. This world is fucked up. This world is fucked up, man. I saw some shit somebody fucking put on my page. How fucking Bobby Valentino was with a tranny. Right? Right? No, man, no. Never mind. I don't want no prostitute. Never mind. I'm not, no, never mind. Never mind. You would think if some shit like that would go down, it'll be Vegas, right? What if I'm like, you know, at a fight or some shit, fucking, you know, and a bitch like, you know, well, you know, T Street, what's up? Give me 500. We go back to the crib and she got a dick. I'm stumping you out. I can't do it. That's it. Not plan scrapped. That's it. We're not doing it. The plan has been scrapped. All right? The plan has been scrapped. We don't want no prostitute. That's it. We can't risk it. This world is fucked up. We can't risk it. This world is fucked up. This world is fucked up. It's a shame that it's got to be like this, man. It's a shame, but you know what? I don't want to risk it. So, damn, man. I was kind of really looking forward to a prostitute, though. So, well, fuck it. We can't get no prostitute. You know, that's the last thing I need. You know, is to be damn gonna get some pussy and it'd be a fucking nigga. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but oh, I would be so. I'm gonna break a glass over your head. Like, I would do like in the old movies. I'm like, you fucking. I'm gonna take the fucking glass bottle, smash it on the table, like, you fucking motherfucker, you gonna die tonight. I can't do it. No. So listen. It's not in God's will. That means I can't. You know, no prostitutes. No prostitutes. No prostitutes. That's it, man. I'm not doing it. It's just not in God's. It's not gonna be in God's will. Yeah, you know somebody who shot a tranny. Yeah, man, they be real bold, man. And I heard they be having like real trickery and shit. That's why in New York or just anywhere now, you can't approach a woman on the street or whatever. It may not be a woman. It may be woo. You know. You don't know what that is walking down the street these days. You don't know what's going on out here. That's some scary shit. You know, so it'll just be like, you know, like I just put my head down to the ground. I just be looking at the ground and shit. You know, like trainees always trying to make eye contact. You put your hands to the ground, put my head to the ground. I be looking at the ground. I just be looking at the ground. They be looking like right into your soul. You know, no, I'm looking right at the ground. You know, I'll be scared. I'll be scared to death. I'll be scared to death. You know? No thanks, man. No thanks. No thanks. But anyway, how do we get on this topic? How do we get on this topic? What I was saying is like we're going to Vegas. You know, the trip has to be booked by Friday. You know, but honestly, man, I just don't want, like, I don't want to be out there very long. So 10 days is enough, right? 10 days is enough. And also I got to do it for my pop. It's not really, like, basically it's like this. This trip is so important for so many different reasons. For so many different reasons. Not only for my reputation, not only for my business because of the meetings I have to have, but more importantly for my pop. You know? You know, so it's just like, you know, but 30 days is just way too much. Can't go out there for no 30 days. It's just way too much. Hell no. I thought about that too. This is what I don't want to do. I don't want to go out to Vegas and be getting drunk and then I'll be getting to adventures and shit. That's what I don't want, those type of adventures. So I already know what I was going to do. Listen, no. I'm paranoid like a motherfucker, yo. Vegas, I hear is scary. I'll be watching the fucking shows on fucking what's that, Spike TV? Gerald in Vegas, you know, how people be always trying to scam people in Vegas for some shit. No, man. I don't know. I heard Vegas is crazy. No, man. No. No. Look at poor Chavez Jr. I know I keep bringing it up, but poor Chavez Jr. They stole his whole Canelo check. Or one of them. That probably was $1 million check. Those hoes knew they couldn't cash that check. They just did that shit to fuck with him. Stole some of his wife's shit. Stole his Hublot watch. His wife all pissed off. Or maybe he lied. Maybe that's what Chavez Jr.'s. Hey, listen, that's not my place. Maybe none of that shit happened. We saw the video, though, and it was all rubbing on him and shit. After he was all fucked up. They stole all his shit. I don't want to be out there with some Vegas thoughts like Chavez Jr. get scammed. I wake up, my laptop gone. You know, they took my pop foot. they took my prosthetic foot. They took my iPad, my phone. I wake up like, oh shit. I'll be pissed. Yeah, I'll be pissed. So you gotta be careful out here, man. You gotta be careful. You know, so yeah, that's what I don't want. I don't want to get scammed. Yo, this is a big trip for me, man. This is some scary ass shit. There's also something I gotta lay some hands on too. I hate to say it. We'll put it this way. I'm not gonna lay no hands on him, but we're gonna find out if he really who he say he is. Yeah, the Mayweather Mcgregor workout is supposed to be at the Mayweather gym. So yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yeah, we're going to the Mayweather gym. Fuck it, we're gonna be here for another 14 minutes. Let me make sure to get ready to turn the stream off. I'm gonna make me a sandwich. I heard AB fired Mike Stafford. That's too early to say. I haven't heard that. That's way too early to say. You know, but yes, it is time for him. Unfortunately, I feel it's time for him to change teams. Unfortunately, I feel it's time for him to change teams. Damn, man, I feel bad for DC. Y'all don't feel bad for DC? Daniel Cormier from last night when he was crying and shit. You know, we got the #1 post on fucking Instagram. When he was crying and shit, I feel bad for him. He was sad as fuck. This dude the type to bring up every fault in a girl and not be with her because he secretly don't like girls. Who you talking to? You're talking to me. Fuck is you talking to, dude? I don't get as much pussy as I should be getting because I don't want to be getting it. Don't get it twisted. T-Street got hoes. Don't get it twisted. I just don't be. I'm not into all that. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. T-Street got hoes. Well, I don't want to call them hoes. This is locker room talk, like Donald Trump said. You know, I don't be calling them. I'm not trying to call them hoes. They're not actually hoes. You know, but you see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, I do be wanting some pussy though. But I just don't be wanting, man, be around these chicks, man. They be on some weirdo shit. These chicks be on some weirdo shit. Nah, you just don't want to drum and baggage. That is true. That is exactly what's true. You'd be surprised, man. Yo, these chicks really be like, yo, they really be on some shit. It's like, yo, bitch, you broke. Or you got like 2 different baby fathers, or you this or you yo. It's like, yo, you don't have nothing. You don't add no value to my life. And you got a bad attitude. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Bringing all that baggage. I had one chick try to play me last week. I was talking to this chick on and off for fucking 2 years. I was talking to this chick on and off for 2 years. And I told her, I said, listen, I'm not your fucking friend. It's like either we're going to be talking to do something serious or we're going to be fucking. You know? And then she go to myself, I'm not rushing in. I'm not trying to rush into anything. It's like, oh, you got me fucking twisted, bitch. I'm not trying to wife you. Huh. Who are you talking to? Like, I'm not. No. Hey, man, listen. Hey, listen. I'm not the type of motherfucker gonna be just like, oh, well, you got to deal with me. She was tripping there. I'm gonna be fucking her fucking friend. I'm not your friend. I'm a 33-year-old man. I'm not trying to be your friend. That we're gonna be talking on the phone and shit every day. I'm not your fucking friend. You know? Someone's not trying to rush into anything. Oh, you cut. Invite your BM. Hell no. I thought it was Adrien was going to win and Garcia won. Yeah, of course Garcia won clearly. Who is saying that Adrien Broner won? Garcia clearly won. Adrien Broner threw, if I'm correct, 400 punches according to CompuStats. And in fact, let's listen to it.
All right, it's time to find out the winner. And let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. Totals. Judge at ringside, Eric Marlinski scores about 117 to 111. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Don Ackerman scored about 116 to 112. All three in favor of the winner. And still undefeated, now the WBC Diamond Belt champion, Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, perfect 37-0. With an impressive victory, the biggest win of his career against former 4-division champion Adrien Broner. Let's go up to Jim Gray.
No, Chavez Jr. pissed me off more than Broner.
Mikey,
Chavez Jr. pissed me off.
Would you say that this was perhaps your best performance ever?
Definitely one of them. I think I controlled the fight for the 30 rounds. I kept the activity up. He's a tough fighter. He's a great fighter. He's got great skills. I was just good fight tonight.
Your technique was so superior, and your angles and your jabs. What enabled this all to come together against a very accomplished fighter?
I think it's the timing. I always said, you know, I have very good timing, and it's underestimated when you're reaching from outside the ring. But when you get inside the ring with me, you find out that my timing is just a step in front of them.
You threw 783 punches compared to 400, and you connected on power shots 225 to 125. How were you able to maintain that level of activity?
Well, we trained for that for 10 weeks. We had a great training camp, great sparring. We knew that it was going to be a tough fight, so we had to be in great shape. We had to be ready to do whatever it takes to win this fight, and that's what we were able to accomplish.
You said before the fight, if you were able to punch him, it stops his offense. Was that the effect that you had this evening?
It was effective. It was part of the strategy to keep being a little bit more busier than the average fight that I have. That keeps him on the defensive side and allows me to continue my work ethic.
What do you do now? You're undefeated, 37-0. There's some big names out there, Lomachenko, Crawford, Linares. What would you like to do from here?
Anybody that wants to come join us on Showtime, they can come and give us a phone call. We're ready for anybody.
And would you like to do it at this weight, or you've considered perhaps moving up, correct?
Well, we want to look at the options. I can come down to 135 for a big important fight at lightweight, like 140, or if the opportunity is right, maybe move up to 147.
He's saying though, he was saying at the post-fight press conference that he's going to be staying at 140. You know, so he knows that he has that big fight down there at 135 against Jorge Linares, so the winner of Linares versus Luke Campbell. Lou DiBella was talking about him versus Robert Easter, but Lou DiBella doesn't promote either of them as far as officially. Also, my bad, I was taking my fucking socks off. Also, yeah, I'm graded in this stream. What else was I going to say? I forgot.
Mikey, congratulations. Super effort. Robert, congratulations. Adrien, tough night here tonight. What was the biggest difference in your mind in this fight?
First of all, I gotta thank God. I gotta thank all the people who came to see me lose, all the people who came to see me win. Because at the end of the day, that's the reason I make all this money. And another thing, I just want to congratulate Mikey Garcia, his team, Robert Garcia, all of them. But you know what? The fight, it was a good fight. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a fighter. I come to fight, I come to win. And I put my heart on the line. I feel like
AB, you kept shaking your head and talking during the fight as though you were never hurt or never backed up really by him. What was the thought process and your strategy in all of that? And how come you couldn't seem to muster when you needed that energy and that spirit that would have, you know, got you back into the fight?
shit, it was Tom and Jerry. I had to catch the loss.
You said it was a do or die fight, and unfortunately it didn't.
They said it's a do or die fight. If I fight tomorrow, then everybody in this motherfucker gonna still come see me, man. At the end of the day, listen, I'm still AB. I'm still about business. I'm still a kid, man. I'm still a fighting motherfucker, and anybody still can get it. And if you want a rematch in California, we can do it.
And what about the weight? Was it just too much weight for you to come down?
I wasn't tired. I was okay. It's just he fought a better fight than I. He was a better man than I, and it's okay. At the end of the day, I'm still a four-time world champion, 4 different weight classes, and when I'm done with sport, I'm gonna be in the history books.
All right, Adrien. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
All right, Mark, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Jim. And
Poor feller. Shouldn't have done that. He did the boy. What's some rematch? Rematch for what? Who do you want to, honestly, who do you want to see Adrien Broner against? Is there, like, who can you say, well, I want to see Broner against, you know, and you're really going to be excited to see it? I like Broner, man, but it's like, yo, on some real shit, he's done at this level. Unless, like he's got to change his team. I hate to keep saying that, because when you change your team, you are taking away a job from your team members. You're taking away their jobs. You know, taking money out of their, you know, out of their pockets, food out of their mouth. But in Broner's case, this is your career. You got to make a change. A change has to be made. You know, people were also talking about, you know, well, if Broner gets fed to Terrence Crawford, you know, whether it's at 147 if Terrence Crawford beats Ndongo or not, that fans will be cool with it. And I can understand that, you know, but it's just like, you know, do you want to see Broner versus Crawford? I hate to say it, I do, but really, he don't deserve it. But would it sell? Likely, but people are going to be like, oh, well, Terrence Crawford's going to knock him the fuck out now. You know, Broner's going to get knocked the fuck out and beat the fuck up and get his face smashed in. That was still AB. That wasn't a can man. Whoa, but in the same way, do you want to be named, you know, like they call somebody earlier said trash can juice man. Trash can juice stink. That shit be stinking. Especially like when like the trash truck come down your street and they leave like the little streak of trash can juice and that shit stink up the whole corner of the block for like 3-4 days until like it dry up. Trash can juice stink, man. I don't know. I don't know. The tomato can man. They can go back down that route, have them fight tomato cans. But then again, they were saying that Adrien Granados was a tomato can and he didn't do so well. All you got to do is outpunch Adrien Broner. Just outpunch him and don't get knocked out. Broner is still marketable, but at what level? At what level if he's still marketable? You know? At what level? That poor fella shouldn't have done that. He did the boy. He shouldn't have done that. The trash can juice man. ESPN level. ESPN is no more ESPN Friday Night Fights anymore. He's co-feature now. It's like featuring. It's like such and such featuring Adrien Broner. Such and such versus such and such, and Adrien Broner on undercard. Adrien Broner on that level now, like where it seems is like, well, he close to being on that level, like where you don't find out who he fighting until like 2 weeks before the fight or 3 weeks and shit. He gonna be fighting on Fox Sports 1. You know, what is it? PBC on FS1 with Victor Ortiz. That would be a good fight. Broner Ortiz. Would y'all want to see Broner Berto? Would y'all want to see Broner Berto? I would want to see Broner Berto. Not as no main event though. If you smack that on a card with somebody else, I'd be like, oh shit, this card is lit. Not as no main event though. Not as no main event. Unless they make it a career match. Unless they go WWE and they say, you know, the special stipulation is career match. Then I'm like, oh shit, that's gonna be lit. Broner Berto career match. The Harvest versus the Can Man. You know? Yeah, AB versus AB. You know, the AB supremacy. You know? I'll be down for that. Your thoughts on the wins, Mikey versus Robert Easter, Mikey? However, Robert Easter is like getting tougher each fight. Like, remember, all Robert Easter, his last 3 fights have been tough. That does a lot for you. That does a lot for you. Like, he's always in some tough ass fights, and he be winning barely, but he be shining. Robert Easter's getting a lot better, like by the level of fights. You know? So, oh boy. Easter ain't beating no motherfucking Mikey Garcia. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Adrien, another Berto Broner, the holder of the keys, the gatekeeper. Here is the keys to all the doors. Oh no. Oh no. They're going crazy on DC. They're going crazy on DC. They put the little Street Fighter 5, the little insert the coin, and you don't have like another coin. Damn, they're going crazy on DC. Damn, DC. Oh well. I'm out of here, guys. I'm gonna be putting out videos starting tomorrow, very early. You're gonna make me a sandwich, take a walk around my beautiful neighborhood, sit on the porch for a little bit, vape, and lay down and watch some Game of Thrones. I'm gonna teach you controversy. This is Teach You Controversy Live. Please subscribe.